It's the sure sign of a good time. The just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
It's time for this week's picks on 101sports.com.
Hello and welcome to this week's picks. I'm Tony Softli. Sitting next to me is Randy Karraker. And you know what? The Rams have to go to historical Lambeau Field. They are lucky that Vince Lombardi's not storming the sidelines. Ray Nixie is gone, and so is Reggie White. But Aaron Rodgers and those boys, they're pretty potent attack up there.
They really are. When you look at their 5 receivers, the starters are Driver and Greg Jennings. They're great. Jordy Nelson and James Jones are their second 2. The rookie Randall Cobb is their 3rd guy. And just compare that to the Rams group of receivers. Randall Cobb, who's their number 5, would be the Rams' number 1. And the Rams have to face that group of receivers with the most depleted secondary that they've had since they've been in St. Louis. It's really going to be a tough go in terms of stopping that potent Green Bay offense.
Randy did a great job of comparing rosters on 101sports.com. You got to check that out. Randy, when you look at that, you know how I like to talk blue players. I added up 14. Where'd you come up? Did you look at that?
They've got a dozen in my book, and I'm not even counting the kickers. I think both Crosby and Massey, you put those in the group, and then you're sitting there at 14. And the remarkable thing is that they've done it in-house, and they've done it with so many low-round or undrafted players. More than half of their roster is made up, get this, more than half their roster is made up of 7th round or picks or undrafted free agents. That's incredible to me for the Super Bowl champions to have that sort of personnel.
Well, there's no question. I think that take your hat off to Ted Thompson and his personnel group. I think what they do a great job of is they stick with their plan. They have a plan. They don't deviate from it. There's a scheme, fit, the best available player. And then they do a great job of drafting 2nd, 3rd, and 4th round picks, but also free agents. They get free agents in there that end up making their squad, and if not, a lot of the 31 other teams come and pick those players off their practice squad, and there's a good reason for that. When you look at Clay Matthews on defense, how do you slow this guy down?
I don't know that you do, although he only has 1 sack this year. When you look at Wynn and Desmond Bishop, they have 3 sacks each, but a lot of those are coming because people are doubling Clay Matthews and trying to keep him out of the backfield. He has everything. He has size, he has speed, he has moves, and he has that rare instinct, that natural pass rush ability that everybody's looking for. And unless you double him, it's impossible to stop him one-on-one.
You know, I'm not joking when I say this. I'd have made this guy a scout. I really would have. Hey, to the last quick question I have to ask you, and this one hits at home, and I think I already know your answer. Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? Who's the best?
I got to go with Aaron Rodgers. And I wanted to bring this up. I always thought that when Steve Young followed Montana, that would be the only time we saw a Hall of Famer following another Hall of Famer in the NFL. I think I was wrong. I think Aaron Rodgers is a potential Hall of Famer. When you look at going from Favre to Aaron Rodgers, it says a lot about their organization and their ability to evaluate. That's just an incredible pair of quarterbacks to have back-to-back.
Okay, here we go. Picks of the week. Your pick.
I think Green Bay at home, even though they had a tough game with Atlanta on Sunday night, I think they're just going to be too much for the Rams. And as we talked about with the Rams' problems in the defensive backfield in the Packer passing game, even though the Packers are a little bit insufficient against opposing passing games, the Rams haven't shown much there. I think the Packers will put up a lot of points. I think they'll probably win it in the vicinity of 45-10.
Ooh, wow. Okay, I had the 10 right, and I'm going to go with you too. I'm going with Green Bay as well. Tough to play on the road, tough to play against the world champions in their environment. They're clicking on all cylinders right now. The Rams are struggling, coming off a bye week. They've got a lot to prove, but I don't think it's going to happen this week. I go 38-10.
See, they're going to get that touchdown on defense. Everybody does against the Rams.
Oh, man, listen to that, listen to that. Hey, that's it for this week's picks. Make sure that you tune in and log on to 101sports.com, and don't forget TonySoftly.com as well. We'll see you next week.